Hello guys, my name is Fardi Fadela. I'm student at the Universities of Muhammadiyah Riau, majoring in pharmacy. In this video, I want to tell you how my journey and this video aims to complete my final semester exam with English subject guys. So, listening my story. My video this time is titled Vacation Around Sumatra. My family and I went on New Year's holiday. I went with my father, my mother, my sister, and my grandparents from my mother. We went using my little blue car, which actually in our car was already cramped, and even I was sitting on my grandmother's lap. Actually, our initial goal was not to go around West Sumatra or North Sumatra because at the first we want to go home for the New Year. But the middle of the trip, my mom said, "How about we go to Medan?" All around North Sumatra, but my sister refused the trip. Finally, mom invited us to go to West Sumatra to play there while bringing my grandparents. It was quite a long journey that we took about 8 hours to get to West Sumatra, and we arrived there already very night. When we arrived in West Sumatra, we were very confused about where to stay because all the inns had a tourist place when the playground was a full. Finally, looking for a long time, my father suggests looking for a villa close to the waterfall in West Sumatra. And yes, it just so happened that there was still one empty villa there. The villa was a very beautiful. The villa is a location beside rice fields and a forest, like in a fairy tale in the novel that I often read. Like that is the villa area that I live in. That is not working and not a joining villa. The next morning, we decide to go to the waterfall, but unfortunately, the waterfall was very crowded, and the water was also not as good as it used to be to enjoy the scenery. Finally, we went to continue our journey to one of the tourist attractions in West Sumatra, which was quite popular at the time, namely Asia Heritage. We went there and the entry fee at the time per person was 500. But that was only the entrance fee, not the entry fee to the tourist attraction. To enter the tourist attraction, it was charged 300 per head, and finally only me, my sister, and my mother to enter the tourist attraction. We're good, but it's crowded. Maybe because it's holiday. In the end, we were just walking around there. We aren't even a single photo because it was so crowded. Because didn't want to take long, we finally continue our journey to North Sumatra, which is, is a more specific, my village, namely Sibolga. To take our journey to Sibolga is took us a longer time, which was 12 hours. Finally, we are arrived at Sibolga at midnight. In Sibolga, we sleep at my grandparents' house. Yes, my mother is a Sibolga person and my father is a Sirimpon person. So I want to tell about Sibolga in my experience. Sibolga is one of the vacation destination that I always like because in the Sibolga I always go to the sea, to waterfall and rivers. The next day we decide to go to the sea. Yes, this is one of the sea that I haven't visited yet. The name is Batu Gajah Beach. I don't know why is it say that the elephant stone in a clear. in the sea. There is isn't a very large start, but think it I'm I think it looks more like a turtle. We went there. To go there, we had to pass some of the residents' house there and walk because to get to go there can cars the car because to get through it we have to climb a little hill. We arrive at the top, and yes, it turns out the beach is a very good. It appears that the beach has not been visited by many people because when we come it was very quiet. If people say that Bali is the best beach tourist, so Elephant Beach is no less competitive because it is very beautiful. Apparently, my sister said the route we took wait was a shortcut or hidden path that had not been opened and spared because so far it turned out that to go to Elephant Beach you have to use a small boat whichever was busy to see, and the elephant rock I spent a lot of the time enjoying the beautiful natural atmosphere. And in Elephant Beach is a very good guys, and I like it. Actually, I have many more trip in Sibolga. I go to waterfall, I go to rivers, and waterfall is a very nice and a good. So I have many more trip in Sibolga, but because it's too long and you listen in part, yes. When will I tell you again? Thank you for listening to my story. See you soon, guys. And I want to